Hello. I know what you're thinking. Tom, why why is it 12:09 a.m. and you're recording this? Um yeah, I the whole day passed and I'm like, okay. like I'm about to go to bed. Haven't recorded anything. Um so I'm recording it now. um I woke up today and didn't realize it wasn't raining until like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and then I got like sidetracked. But I'm kind of skipping ahead. Um, so I woke up. Um, I worked on the fuck did I work on in the morning? I was working on some stuff on the computer, but mainly it was just listening to. There's a few videos I wanted to listen to, so I just did, and then I ended up playing Backpack Battles again. It's a fun little tower roguelike tower defense game, effectively. And I just enjoyed doing that. Uh I did, just skipping ahead, I did go for a walk today. Uh it was late in the day and I'm like, I'm not going to go for a full walk. I'm also realizing I most certainly should go and get my knee looked at. So I'm going to do that on Monday. um, I also figured out my sister is willing to do the boxes and stuff. So I'll be doing that, assuming everything goes to plan, um, Friday or Saturday. So, yeah, I have like a set date for that. I've been looking into like the different traveling stuff, safety, like traveling safety, and all of that stuff. That's like a lot of what I've been researching over the past few days, and yeah, it's been helpful. Um, I aside from that, like I haven't done too much today aside from the walking. Um, yeah, it's kind of like not a super exciting day in terms of like updates. Uh, but I have been kind of thinking about my more long term kind of goals. Um, and I don't know, like I keep feeling like I need to go to the Philippines throughout this like trip. So it's like Vietnam, Philippines. I don't know. I think I do want to go to South Korea as well. So I don't know. Um, but I also my my uncle. I don't know if he went over to the Philippines for a while. So maybe I want to like contact him. I also have my friend who it's not the uncle that it's the uncle on my mom's side rather than my dad's side. So different uncle. But yeah, there's also my friend who's done a lot of travel. I messaged him and I was like, "Hey, we should like get together, hang out, and chat about like travel." So, because I think he's also gone to like Italy, France, the Philippines, Japan. Like he's done like most of the travel, so he's very knowledgeable. So I think between him and I don't know if I can even reach my uncle. And it's kind of annoying because like my sister kind of mentioned, she was like, "Oh, well, I don't know if like he would wanna like effectively, for lack of a better term, I don't know if he'd want to interact with you." I'm like the last time I like interacted with him, everything was fine. So I don't know. You know, I'll have to look at my phone. Part of me is kind of wondering if she just like was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know if I can give you his phone number," and then decided not to talk to him and ask. That's kind of something that I feel like maybe she might do. Not out of maliciousness, just because it's like, she's super busy. Um, so I think I have to follow up on that. But yeah. Um, so I've been thinking about, again, I've been thinking about the more long term stuff. And part of it is obviously knowing, I'm like looking at the calendar and it's kind of like, okay, knowing what my general route's gonna look like. Also finding out like how I'm gonna be able to pay for things in terms of like, do I need a bunch of cash? Do I do like, is there like prepaid cards? Can I do like, um, I don't know. I'll have to, there's all the blood. Maybe there's the PayPal route. I don't. Yeah, I'm not too sure. So, so I'll have to. My nose is so itchy today. Yeah, so it's like, sorry. It just is. But yeah, I'm not too sure on the specifics, but I'm thinking that going to these different places and just kind of getting a sense of like, how does it feel to live in those places? And then once I kind of come back to this kind of area, I can make more informed decisions on, the future of what I'm going to be, like where I'm going to be actually staying. Like, am I going to be getting a more permanent residence at some place other than the US? Or am I gonna just live in the US? I don't know. So I'm kind of open to whatever shows up. My kind of I guess my main things, I would rather not, like, I would like to have a home base of some kind, whether it be in the US or somewhere else. Now, obviously, I want to obviously keep my US citizenship. So, um, potentially doing some sort of, you have the US citizenship, and if there was some place aside from the US that I wanted to live, and maybe I could do some sort of dual citizenship thing, depending on where it is, because I know that exists, but that's going to be really hard. Or do like the green card. It's most likely going to be some sort of like green card that levels into some sort of citizenship later. So, but again, that's kind of down the road. I don't really know what actually is going to happen. Um, Also, I've been thinking about, you know, the channel, what the channel's going to look like. Um, I'm going to do a lot of editing tomorrow. I didn't really do anything today, which I just, it just, sometimes it just be like that. But I still, I'm going to do everything tomorrow because I need to. That's the weekly stuff. But even then, I still did my walk. Here, let me see how many steps I walked. I think it's like 6 or 7K. Not a full 10K, I don't think. Oh. It's not. Okay, well, I forgot that it rolled over, so it's like, you have 0 steps, and I'm like, oh. I'm kind of too lazy to go and look through the whole thing. But, yeah, it's like 6 to 8K steps. That's my assumption, which is not nothing. But I think I just know that this upcoming month of July is going to change a lot. So that's where it's like having a rough plan without doing a bunch of specifics is going to be important. So, I think what I probably should do is make a short list of all the places. If I could just wave my hand and go everywhere, where would I want to go? And I think maybe getting help from my buddies about that, just to know what's out there that I should go and check out, and then kind of checking on like, okay, like, is it safe to go to X place? Okay, what are the things I need to know about X place, and kind of make a spreadsheet about it so that then I can kind of know what are the things that I would need to prepare depending on where I go. Because some places are like, yeah, you just show up and it's totally fine. Aside from just like doing your research, you just show up and you do the thing. And then there are other places that are like, okay, we need like 6 months to do the visa, and if you don't do it in advance, it's kind of fucked and you're not going to go. So, yeah. So that's kind of, I'm going to have to do all of that. So, yeah, I'll have to write it down. Another thing is, I know that this is a good, just like decision to effectively set the computer aside. Part of me is kind of wondering, because the laptop I have is fine. It's totally functional. Do I need any peripheral stuff for the laptop? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Having a backup would be cool, but also, like, that means I'd be lugging around something extra. And if I really need something, like, wouldn't it just be smarter to just get the thing wherever I'm at? So, I don't know. Yeah. I'll have to kind of wait and see. But, and then there's the, like, clothing. There's a lot of stuff I gotta, like, get through. And so I think that's why it's going to be really important for me to effectively disconnect the computer this upcoming week and kind of be, like, fully done with, like, I kind of picture it as, like, me being done with this era. Like, I already am, but this is me dedicating, like, yes, this is happening. Um, so yeah, I think, and I also do want to go through again and sort like the sentimental stuff and the wire box again. Like, I know I'm like beating a dead horse with this stuff, but I know I can condense it down more and think about it a little bit more. Um, you know, a big thing is that all those CDs, I don't know if I necessarily need to hold on to them. Like, it'd probably be a good idea to hold on to them, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so there's that, and then also dealing with the Legos. There we go. The Legos behind me. There's those. There's there's three other sets aside from those behind me. I have the tree. I have the little courtyard, and then I have the birds. So bagging them up, and then kind of having them in a state where I just throw them in the box. Obviously, like, gently, but, if they're Legos. I can always, like, reassemble them. So that'll be nice to get that in the box, which I have plenty of space for. But I don't know. I'm optimistic for this. It's going to be scary on one end, but, like, I think it's going to be really big. And I think it's going to be like 4 months, 3 or 4 months of, like, going out there to the different places. So yeah, I don't know. I know I shouldn't be committing too much to specifics until the latter part of July, because I get the feeling that July, there's going to be some stuff that happens in July. I'm not too sure on specifics, but I just feel like that's going to be an important month for me. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I don't want to drag this on too long. I don't have any, like, super important stuff to talk about. So yeah, I think for now I'm just gonna head off to bed. So have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I am gonna record in the morning tomorrow just because I'm gonna be doing a lot of editing. So I want to, like, record in the morning, and then I might do, like, a walk, and then that'll be, like, my stuff for the day, so that then I can like, upload that day as well. So that'd be nice. But anyway, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye. Have a good night.